Good morning.
Is it?
Who knows?
I've been here for an hour.
Gotta get that heart going.
So I've been here for a while. I decided to do a little bit of grinding between episodes because I thought it would be boring. So I've been running back and forth on this this bridge for quite a while, trying to steal right arms. Sometimes it goes quick. Like sometimes I'll go to steal, and I'll get it in like 6 seconds. Other times it takes like a full minute per enemy, and you can only steal 1 right arm per enemy. So that sucks. The good news is, so I came here, and I'm stealing about 30 right arms. So it took a while. And then I'd also gone to another area and stole 30 dragon scales, which are way easier to steal, by the way. And partway through me stealing the dragon scales, I was like, wait, why am I killing the thing at the end? I can just run away. So good news, Chocobuckle now does about 48 damage. So, actually, now that I have the big map up, you see that in the southeast corner of the world, that strip of islands there? There's an area there along the beach where you can run back and forth. I think you can do it in the northwest area too, where you can find these big sandworms that you can steal dragon scales from. So, I am making a quick stop in Cosmo Canyon to buy supplies.
And you gonna stop by Grandpa?
No. I was looking for the item shop. I totally forgot where it was, because the materia shop is up here, and the weapon shop is right down here. So I'm looking for the item shop. The item shop isn't even in this building. Item shop is over here. And I'm just going to stock up on ethers and potions and all sorts of stuff, because I've got tons of money now, because I did a lot of grinding. I went ahead and I got all 6 limit breaks for Barret, Cloud, and Yuffie. So, well, I didn't quite get them yet. So, just real quick, I'm going to show what I've been doing to do that. Because what you have to do is you have to kill... to get the level 2 limit break in each level, or the second limit break of each level, you have to use the first limit break in that level X number of times. Usually it's about 6 to 8. And then to unlock the next level of limit breaks, you have to kill a certain number of enemies. So you can actually get the next level of limit breaks before you get the second limit break in a level. So what I do here is I find one of these dudes, one of these weird-looking alien motherfuckers, and I use Manipulate on it with Barret, and then I have it use the Dive Kick move on whoever needs their limit break used. And that basically, it does about 300 points of damage, and so that just slowly gets their limit gauge up, and then I'll use the limit break, and then kill it, go back in and do it again. It's probably the fastest way I've found to actually do this. So, everybody's got basically 1 limit break left to use to unlock their 6th limit break. But Cloud, I just used that limit break, so now he's got Omni Slash, which is his final limit break.
Yeah.
So we are going now to Wutai, which is an area
That has no relation to Wu-Tang Clan.
that has no relation to the Wu-Tang Clan. It's so it's over here. No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Right over here. Yeah, so, actually what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to swap Yuffie out for Aerith, because I actually got her final limit break, so we don't usually get to see it that often, so we may as well put her in the ring for a little bit and get some use out of it. So I'm just going to make her the healer. I'm going to give her all the healing materia that Yuffie had, and yeah. I mean, Aerith is basically designed to be your healer. She's the one who's supposed to have all of your restoration materials and all that, because all of her limit breaks are support bait. What are you doing, Yuffie?
Uh-oh.
She had nothing to do with this one. What do you mean this one? So, Yuffie runs away here, which is why I swapped her out. If you don't swap her out, or she's in your party, rather, you have to do this fight with only 2 people. Fortunately, we have Barrett's limit break available. Satellite Beam is a very good limit break.
I wish it looked like that in Mobius. It's kind of lackluster. Actually, it's really lackluster in Mobius.
It's got a few more polygons, though. So, if Yuffie was in your party at this point, Red 13 would show up to talk to you. Also, Yuffie took all of our materia.
Even the equipped ones?
Even the equipped ones. Everything. We have nothing.
A bitch.
Yeah, that fucking kid. Right, Barrett. So anyway, let's take a look. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We have no more materia. Which is fine. It's fine. Because we have the Yoshiyuki, which only has 2 slots to begin with, but 56 attack. So we can now take weapons that normally we wouldn't be using because they don't have a lot of materia slots and start using them. Also, since we have no materia, Aerith is pretty fucking useless, so they just do a little management here. You just get rid of her. I think Sid is the best 3rd character we have as far as attack power goes, but I go through and I just check and see who's got the highest attack. Technically it's Red 13, he's got the highest attack, but I don't like Red 13, I like Sid better because he's cooler. So we're going with Sid.
Of course. Sid's the best.
Sid's a pretty cool guy. So unfortunately, because we don't have materia, it means Cloud no longer has the long-range materia equipped, so I have to put him in the front row. Which is, I mean, okay. He's got enough health at this point. So we're now in pursuit of Yuffie, who has all of our materia, which is going to lead us to Wutai. This is me trying to figure out how to get there. You have to go down that hill and around. So you'll notice that the Yoshiyuki does a hell of a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a crit.
Ooh.
Yeah, this game becomes a very different animal when you have no materia. One of the actual plus sides to not having any materia equipped is that our health is way higher than normal. Because usually equipping magic materia anyway will lower your HP by like a tiny bit.
See, so it evens out a little bit.
Yeah. One of the other plus sides to just only having an attack move is I can just hold down the circle button, and that's all I really have to do.
Not very stealthy if you're gonna go, hey, to someone who's chasing you.
Yeah. So this is this pub here is the Turtle's Paradise, which if you remember, we've been reading those stupid Turtle Paradise flyers throughout the entire game. And now we have finally found out where the Turtle's Paradise is, and how many flyers there are that we have to read. We've read 5 so far, so we only need to read 1 more, and then we get a prize.
Is it in here?
No. We're in here to go say hi to the Turks. I like Reno, he's pretty chill. He's just here to, you know, have a nice vacation. And Elena wants no part of that, she wants all the action, so we're just gonna pretend we didn't see them. So, we shall continue our pursuit of Yuffie. After we save our game. So, if we go up this way, it leads us into like this big open, like, square area. We come inside this house here for a large dwelling of some kind. And so the nice thing about this place is it has this room here where we can just sleep for free.
3 beds. All right.
You wanna rest? Now, we'll come over to this little thing here. There's a secret passage behind it, which gets us the magic shuriken. Which is of no use to us right now. Now, over here, you can actually see this one very plainly. On the bottom right corner there, there's a secret passage here. This one also leads to a chest, which contains a hairpin. The hairpin is a weapon for Red 13. So, let's go talk to this sleeping man over here.
He's dead. He's not sleeping.
Don't be like that. You don't know. See? His name is Godo.
What's wrong with him?
This guy is very angry and says that he doesn't know Yuffie, so obviously he totally knows Yuffie. Oh hey, it's Yuffie.
You can't tell me what to do, Dad.
So, Godo is Yuffie's father, and Godo was one of the commanders of the Wutai people during the Wutai War, which they don't really go into much detail on in this game, I don't think. I don't quite remember. Basically, the Wutai War was a war between the nation of Wutai and the Shinra Power Company. They lost. Wutai lost. So anyway, we are once again in pursuit of Yuffie, wherever the fuck she went. But
Lost because they're not Wu-Tang Clan.
We're gonna come in here, and we're gonna get this MP absorbent. God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
This is an item shop. We can buy items here. They've just got, you know, the regular stuff.
It'd be funny if they sold materia, and then like every time you bought it, it would just steal it again.
Yeah. I want that MP absorb materia, man. So, right now we were looking for Yuffie. There's actually a building that she is in. I thought you could get around to the other side from there, but you can't, so. This is the weapon shop. They don't really like us right now, so we come in here and they're like, sorry, we're completely sold out. Oh, you mean that stuff that's just hanging on the wall over there? No, that's not for sale, it's display. So
it's samples.
We come in here and there's an old guy who...
Oh no, weirdos!
He looks like he's floating, but he's just kneeling down. So, this old man thinks he knows us, but then This little girl tells him that he doesn't. But there was some strange-looking girl that came in here, so let's have a poke around. And by poke around, I mean you just mash the circle button on everything. Especially that very suspicious-looking screen over there. We got her! Oh, she ninja'd away.
God damn it.
Alright, so now we have to find her once again, so we're going to... That giant pot. It's moving. So this time we set up a trap.
Turns out it was pigeons.
Swiper, no swiping. Meanwhile... So, seems Shinra was here looking for someone who they've now found. And they want the Turks for backup. But Reno and Rude don't seem to be too keen on helping.
They're on vacation.
However, Elena, she wants to help. So she gets mad at Reno.
Rude is rude.
So she's gonna go off on her own, which is fine. Totally fine. She's not a child. So anyway, yeah, now we're back with these people, and we're gonna go get our materia back. First I have to search this room. There's nothing here. So this is where the final Turtle Paradise flyer is, and now we've read all of them, which is great.
Hooray!
So Yuffie is very sad that Wutai is just a fragment of its former self, and she believes that having lots and lots of materia is going to help her get it back to the way it was. But not our materia. Cloud doesn't care about her feelings, he just wants our materia back. So we're going to pull that lever over there. That seems safe.
Yeah, just pull the other one.
She said pull the left one, though. So obviously, it's a trap. We're going to pull the right lever. Shit. It doesn't matter what lever you pull. Either way, it does this. You gotta steal it.
Steel.
Get it? Steal.
God damn it, Yuffie.
So, we are once again in pursuit. Right, so we're gonna do a quick save here. And we're going to just equip this this hairpin on Red 13. I wanted to see if it was any good. It's interesting. It's an interesting weapon for him because it's ranged. But I like Sid better. So, Sid's coming back.
Sid's back, baby.
So we're going to come over here, and we're going to gong this gong. There's a secret door. Oh no! A ninja has stolen Yuffie. Who is behind this? None other than this guy.
Oh, Jesus.
It's Don Corneo. Remember him? From Midgar? Remember him? He's got a face and the fat. He's got two. He got Elena too.
Hey, you can keep Elena.
Ho hee ho hee ho hee ho hi. Anyway, so there's chests in here, so we should probably open those before we go after the guy who stole our party member. Get an elixir. And a swift bolt. So it seems that Shinra is also after Corneo. I want to know how he did that. He seems very, very limber for a man of his circumference. So there's one thing about Shinra guards is that they really like throwing grenades. And it wouldn't be so bad if the grenade animation didn't take like 5 seconds.
Speed up all animations.
So what we're doing here is we're setting Barrett's limit break over to his level 1 set.
Mm-hmm.
He has a limit break in that set called Mind Blow, which does no damage but drains MP, and it's going to be kind of important for a boss fight coming up. we now have a truce.
Can we just take Reno instead of Yuffie?
Do you like Reno that much?
Better than Yuffie.
Hey, Yuffie's not bad when she doesn't steal all of our materia. Anyway, so now we are heading up here. With all these sick statues. So, come up this way, go around this big head, come around this way. And there's Rude. So, we're gonna go talk to Rude here, and he's gonna say nothing. And then I'm gonna talk to him again, he's gonna say nothing.
So rude.
But he goes inside this cave here, which allows us to go inside this cave here. So we can grab this Dragoon Lance out of the chest and give it to Sid, which is a much, much better weapon for him. Root still says nothing. So, at this point, going down one screen will actually bring us to the boss encounter that we are going to encounter. But first we need to get Barrett's limit gauge up, or everyone's limit gauge up, we'll say. Because, so, normally we wouldn't have to do such preparations, but because we have no materia at all, the next boss fight, even though it doesn't have a whole lot of HP, it's got about 6,000, can do a lot of damage to us. It has an ability that will do a lot of damage to us. It's I think it's just Arrow 3. I don't think it has any special name, but it's basically Arrow 3 if it's not called that. But it does like 1,500 damage or whatever. So what we're using Mind Blow for is what Mind Blow does is it completely drains the MP of whatever you use it on. So if it doesn't have any MP, it can't use Arrow 3, and so it can't use that against us.
Smart.
It can still completely wipe us out using its other abilities, but I mean, it's way, way harder for it to do that without a huge damage ability like that, because we can just pop high potions non-stop. So there's a lot of just waiting around here, waiting for these things to attack Cloud so he can get his limit gauge up, which is really annoying because they'll either attack or they'll just dance. And the dance drains MP, but we don't have any MP anymore, so...
Just gotta dance. Was it the Michael Jackson game that had the Vuvuzelas? Was it like Just Chance Michael Jackson? I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
I just
Anyway.
remember that being really fucking funny.
So, we've got our limit gauge here.
Alright.
So we just top off our health, and we go down here to confront Don Corneo, who has now strung up Yuffie and Elena.
In the eyes.
He finds them to be delicious and scrumptious. I guess he's a pedophile.
Probably.
I don't know how old Elena is, but Yuffie's 16. Also, since they gave everyone a mouth, you know, everyone looks kind of weird and awkward, but Corneo looks very weird and awkward because they gave him a mouth but didn't bother to put it near where the cigar is coming out of his mouth, so it's just kind of coming out of the side of his cheek. Hee-haw. Alright, here we are. So, if you remember, the last time we saw Corneo, he dropped us down a hole in his room, and we had to fight his pet. He's not too happy about that.
Long story, but... Oh, there we go.
Right, so this is Raps. He's a big flying dragon thing. So, right off the bat, we're just gonna use Mind Blow, take care of that arrow. We'll just use our limit breaks, and that'll be it. Alright, we have Omni Slash.
Dead.
Dead. So Omni Slash. Omni Slash will hit random enemies. In this case, there's only one enemy. It'll hit random enemies 15 times at 3/4 of normal damage, but every hit is also a critical hit. So it's 3/4 times 2. So you get, you know, over 1,000 damage per hit. Yeah, a lot of damage. Kill bosses. So now we were in a dire situation. They're upside down now. That's a word. There's a T in there.
Someone guess what the curse word is.
It's the Turks. Oh no. These scenes look so weird. With, like, the pre-rendered backgrounds and then the weird polygons that they consider characters in this game. Whee! Help!
Shit, I blinked. What was the correct answer? Oh, because it's our job.
You have to realize, Maniac, that the Turks pause for dramatic effect.
I forget this.
Alright, day off.
Vacation, baby.
Alright, we're finally getting our materia back. So, everything is right in the world again. We got our materia back. So, no point in staying here. Hey, MP absorb. That's also the last bit of affection you can gain in the game, because we're coming very, very close to our final stop at the Gold Saucer. Final mandatory stop at the Gold Saucer. Which is when the whole affection date stuff actually happens. So, our materia is all messed up, so I'll fix that at some point.
You'll fix it in post.
Fix it in post. There's one more thing that we can do in Wutai that we'll do in the next episode to get Yuffie's final limit break. Yeah, that'll be that. It'll be fun. So, until then, goodbye. Good night.
Good night.